Realwear is the world's first hands-free Android tablet class wearable computer for industrial workers. It replaces the touchscreen with an articulated microdisplay, giving the appearance of a 7-inch tablet screen in front of users' field of view. It is the most ruggedized and ergonomic wearable computer on Earth. Realwear has complete protection from dust, oil, and other non-corrosive materials. It also is splash-proof and is protected even against powerful jets of water. Thus, you can take it outside under extreme rainy conditions. It has also passed from a 2-meter drop on concrete test. Realwear also is the only wearable display device that is visible under direct sunlight. Realwear comes with the HMT1 headset and USB Type-C cable inside the box. When you first open the box, you will notice a micro USB to Type-C adapter attached to the USB cable package. As you will mostly utilize the micro USB port on Realwear, it is recommended that you attach the adapter cable right away. Realwear comes with a neoprene headband so that you can wear it right away. However, with the headband, it has a loose fit. Thus, it is recommended that you wear it with a bump cap. In order to attach Realwear to the bump cap, first dismantle the neoprene band from both sides, but be careful to hold the band from the hard Velcro parts and not from the neoprene side. As neoprene is a soft material, applying tension on neoprene may tear the band. After you dismantle the band, you also need to dismantle the rear pad, pulling from both sides of the pad towards the center of the device. Realwear can be worn with the camera being on either side. In order to flip Realwear, just move the short part of the boom arm upwards and flip Realwear so that when holding the device horizontally, the camera should be above the boom arm. After dismantling the headband, rear pad, and deciding on the camera side, it is then time to attach the tri-band strap to Realwear, which will enable a tight grip on the bump cap. Both short arms of the strap will be connected to both tips of the device, and the long arm of the strap will connect to the back of the device. Pay attention to attach the tri-band strap to the correct side of Realwear so that the plastic buckles are positioned upwards when attached. After attaching the tri-band strap to Realwear, place the device over the bump cap and push downwards. Attach both plastic hooks on the short arms of the strap to either sides of the visor so that the strap stays put on the bump cap. Realwear has a noticeable boom arm which moves front and rear, up and down, left and right. Notice that the tip of the boom arm, including the screen, can rotate. The wheel between the boom arm and the screen part handles the grip tension of the rotating head. Rotate the wheel to either direction to arrange the grip tightness. For every Realwear user, there is a sweet spot of the screen in front of the field of view, so don't be afraid to move the screen around to find your sweet spot, which may be somewhere closer to your eye. If you cannot see the entire content on the screen when you first wear the device, it means that you need to move the screen closer to your eye. You can move the screen closer to your eye by pushing from the back of the screen towards your eye, which will eventually bend the short part of the boom arm towards the back of your head. If you do not want to use the screen while having a remote assistance session, you can move the boom arm towards the back of your head, either from the bottom or above. Pay attention not to block the vision of the camera while you push the camera back from above. Instead of pushing the screen backwards, you can simply push it downwards a bit to clear your field of view. It will also help the voice-capturing microphone under the screen get closer. Realwear has a 16MP pixel camera with a strong flashlight. The camera is manually rotatable around 30 degrees in vertical axis. You can decide on the camera position during the remote assistance session, according to your specific needs. The most prominent component of Realwear is the microphone set. Realwear has 4 digital microphones. 2 are positioned on the viewing pod. The other 2 are located on the battery side of the device. An embedded complex algorithm calculates the average ambient noise and subtracts that noise from users' voice input, which also bears ambient noise. Resting is a crystal clear user voice, clear of ambient noise. If you move the screen backwards from below, by resetting the device's recognition algorithm, it starts to capture human voice from the rear bottom microphone. However, in highly noisy environments, noise canceling works better when the bottom microphone is closer to the mouth. On the camera side, there are two powerful speakers on the top and bottom of Realwear. The speakers are powerful enough in ordinary environments. However, if you are in a noisy area or you have a private discussion, you might want to use a speakerphone or a Bluetooth headset. As Realwear's noise-canceling algorithms perform extremely well, you might use an external speakerphone without a microphone. On the back of the Realwear, there are two silicone caps on each side. On the camera side, under the silicone cap, there is a USB Type-C port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. You might use the USB Type-C port for charging, since it's much faster to charge the device via USB Type-C port. To charge, simply connect the USB cable to a computer or a plug via wall charger. On the other side of Realwear, below the other silicone cap, is a micro USB port and the battery compartment. You may also charge Realwear as you charge your mobile phone by micro USB port. The silicone cap on this side can rotate 360 degrees and keeps hanging while you charge your device. The battery compartment has a screw tap to reach the battery. Unscrew the tap counterclockwise as shown on the tap and pull out. Then hold Realwear vertically to have the battery fall out of the battery compartment. The battery has a special connector tip so that you can only push it correctly inside the battery compartment. When you push the battery back inside, press the tap inside, aligning both white dots, and screw the tap by rotating clockwise. Check if the tip does not move back, indicating correct fit. You can place the silicone cap back in place for splash proofing. There are only two buttons on Realwear. One is the obvious gray power button. The second one is the larger action button. Both buttons are placed on the camera side of the device. You can turn the device on and off by long pressing the power button. You will generally not use the action button. However, you need to know that long pressing the action button triggers the system language menu. While handling the device, you might accidentally long press on the action button, which triggers a change of the main language. Do not be afraid in such a case. Another long press on the action button re-triggers the language menu. Do not stop pressing the action button until you see the flag of your intended language, and then release the button to select that intended language. Turning on the Realwear by long pressing the power button boots the system. While the system boots, you will see a purple Realwear logo on the screen, and in seconds the home page opens. The home page consists of three large icons: My Programs, My Camera, and on the right, My Files. On the bottom left side of the home page is the Wi-Fi indicator. As the Remote Assistance software requires Wi-Fi connection, it is important to check and establish Wi-Fi connection each time you turn on Realwear. Realwear primarily works with voice commands, which means that you can verbally dictate nearly all commands or button captions. Nearly all commands that you need to operate Realwear are visible on the screen, so that you do not need to remember them. However, there are only three main commands that you need to remember. These are Navigate Home, Navigate Back, and Select Item Number. The Navigate Home command always takes you to the home page by not quitting the app you navigate from. It means that if you are inside the Remote Assistance app, when you say Navigate Home, the app stays running when the home page opens. So the remote expert keeps hearing you even if you do not see the app on screen. The second command you need to remember is Navigate Back. This command works as the back button of your mobile phone. Each time you say Navigate Back, the app moves one step back. Thus, if the Remote Assistance section is running and you said Navigate Back, The session is terminated, however the app stays running, and you could be called back by the remote expert. In order to quit the app so that you cannot be reached by the expert, you need to say the Navigate Back command repeatedly until you quit the app and you see the app's menu on screen. The last command you need to remember is Select Item Number. When there is a list without buttons or a button without a caption on the screen, there is an index indicator surrounding a gray circle. The intended button or list item can be selected by saying Select Item together with the relevant index number in the gray circle. For example, you say Select Item 3. The dictation algorithm on Realwear requires a brief silence before you dictate a command so that it can distinguish the command with a long phrase. This is why you need to leave a brief gap before dictating a command to Realwear. The first time you use Realwear, you may want to adjust the brightness level of the screen and volume level. You can handle these settings using the My Controls menu in the apps. On Realwear, from the home page, say My Programs, then in the Apps menu, say My Controls. This app bears all shortcuts to the main hardware controls of Realwear. On the top row, you will see both volume and brightness controls. For volume, say Select Volume together with the level number you want. It is recommended that you start with the maximum volume. You can then adjust the volume lower anytime you want from this menu. To adjust the maximum volume, say Select Volume 10. You will see the progress dots under the Select Volume caption will all be filled. For brightness, say Select Brightness 10, and you're done. In order to easily connect Realwear to a Wi-Fi and install apps, you will need the Realwear Explorer software installed on your PC. This software helps you to install software on Realwear. Since Realwear does not have Google Play services activated, you cannot download any app to Realwear using the Google Play Store. You will use the Realwear Explorer software to easily enter the password when connecting Realwear to a new Wi-Fi network. You can download the Realwear Explorer from this link. Simply follow the on-screen instructions to install the software and run it. Then turn Realwear on, and when it's on home page, connect the USB cable to the micro USB port of Realwear. Connect the USB cable to your computer, and your computer will install the relevant USB drivers automatically. Before doing this, check that your computer is connected to the internet and you have the administrator rights for downloading drivers and controlling USB ports. Once the drivers are installed and run properly, you will see Realwear's homepage on Realwear Explorer software screen. You can use the mouse to click on the Realwear screen on Realwear Explorer. In order to easily connect to a Wi-Fi, navigate to My Programs, Settings, and then to Wireless Networks. You can also use Realwear rather than using a mouse on Realwear Explorer. When you are on the home page, say My Programs, and now you are inside the Apps menu. You can navigate in the Apps menu by moving your head sideways. Move your head to locate the Settings icon. There is an index number on the top right side of each icon. You may select Settings by either saying Settings or by saying Select Item and the index number on the top right of the Settings icon. Now in the Apps menu, say Settings. You are now in the standard Android setting menu. Say Wireless Networks. Check if the switch toggle is on the left and it shows Switch On the screen. In this case, say Switch On. You should see the available wireless networks as a list on the screen. The switch toggle is on the right side and it shows the switch off on the same row. Locate the intended wireless network that you want to connect and notice the line index number indicator inside the gray circle. Say Select Item Number to select the wireless network. If it's not a previously connected network and it's secured, a password entry dialog box will appear. This is where Realwear Explorer software comes in handy. On the Realwear Explorer screen, type the relevant password and click Connect or say Connect on Realwear. There's a small lag between your typing on the PC and input appearing on Realwear, so type slowly. Once Realwear connects to Wi-Fi, from then on, each time you turn on, it will automatically connect to this Wi-Fi network if it's within range. Keep in mind that it may take up to 30 seconds for Realwear to connect to previously connected Wi-Fi, so wait on the home page to see the successful Wi-Fi connection. You can connect Realwear to a company Wi-Fi network or any mobile hotspot that you create using a mobile phone. To open the hotspot on your smartphone, please consult the how-to manuals of your smartphone. When you turn on the hotspot function on your mobile phone, the rest is the same as connecting Realwear to a company Wi-Fi network. Video communication needs a good and stable internet connection, so make sure that you have a stable and minimum 1 megabit internet connection. For best results, a minimum 2 megabit connection is recommended. After you connect Realwear to Wi-Fi with Realwear Explorer and you adjust the screen brightness and volume levels, it's now time to install the Remote Assistance software on Realwear. You can download the Acty Smart Glasses app from this link. On Acty's page, navigate to the Smart Glasses tab and download the installation file, namely acty.apk on your PC. Once the download is finished, installing the file on Realwear using Realwear Explorer is easy. Simply drag and drop the acty.apk file into the dotted square, which says Drag and Drop APKs here on the left pane of Realwear Explorer, and it will be automatically installed on Realwear. From the home page, navigate to My Programs, and in the Apps menu, open Acty. You can do it via mouse, clicking on Realwear Explorer, or by dictating on Realwear. Both work fine. When you first run Acty, you will have license and privacy policy statements. On Realwear Explorer, tick both options and click the I accept button. You can also do it on Realwear, however, Realwear Explorer is easier for this step. You're now ready to have your first remote assistance session. Getting remote assistance using Acty on Realwear is easy. Assuming that you have Realwear set up, previously connected to Wi-Fi, adjusted brightness and volume levels to max, and the Acty app installed before, turn Realwear on. Once Realwear is powered on and you see it's connected to a Wi-Fi, say My Programs, and then in the Apps menu, say Acty. The Acty app will open. As you have not previously contacted any company, on the Acty homepage, you will have no company information, and your app screen will look like this. On top of the screen, the text "You do not have an identity" appears. To receive remote assistance, you will not need an identity, so you can leave it as is. In order to get remote assistance, you call the company you need to get assistance from and tell the support staff the 9-digit number you see on the screen. The support staff will enter this code on their system, and Acty will connect you to the company. At the end of your first successful connection with the company, the Acty homepage will look like this. After the first assistance session is finished, you can also directly call the company by simply saying Q on the Acty app homepage. This will automatically call the company and have you queued for the next available support staff to receive the call. The first time a video connection is established, the Android system asks you permission to reach the camera and microphone. On both pop-ups, say Allow. You're now receiving your first remote assistance session. During the remote assistance session, support staff will see the video feed of your head-mounted camera. Your natural head movements become extreme when watching the camera feed, so it's recommended that you do not move your head too frequently or too quickly so that support staff can have a better understanding of your environment. Assume that you're carrying a handy cam to record the video. It works more or less the same with Realwear. Support staff can remotely control your camera's zoom and your flashlight, so do not be surprised if your flashlight turns on and off. If needed, support staff might take a photo or record a video from your environment using Realwear's camera. In this case, try to keep your head stable so that Realwear can record media of high quality without any blur due to movement. Photo capture is instant and you will not notice anything. During video recording, the camera feed of the Realwear camera on screen is not interrupted, but you will see a recording statement on the Realwear screen. In case of a complex environment and support staff needs to pinpoint an object or area in the environment, they could take a picture of the environment using the Realwear camera and they could annotate on the picture. While they annotate, the same picture being annotated is displayed on the Realwear screen. You could see the annotations on screen to have a better understanding of what support staff is trying to pinpoint. Acty could read a barcode by remotely triggering the function. If support staff turns on the barcode reading function, you will see a red line moving up and down. In this case, get the barcode closer to the Realwear camera. Notice that the camera is positioned sideways of your face, so try to align the barcode and the camera, but not your face. Ultimately, it's the camera that needs to scan the barcode. Once the barcode is scanned, Acty gets back to video streaming. Support staff would also want to capture your GPS position. According to Android security metrics, each time support staff asks to receive your GPS location, you need to approve. You will see a pop-up on the screen asking permission for the GPS position. Say Accept to give permission. The first time you give GPS permission on Acty, the Android system will also ask permission to give Acty access to the device's location. On this pop-up, say Allow. Acty will then capture your GPS position in the background. You will not need to do anything else. Once the remote assistance session is finished, Acty will display a service-level questionnaire. You can say Skip and skip the questionnaire, or rate the session by saying Select Item and the index number of the level. Green is the highest vote and the index number is 1. Yellow is an average vote and the index number is 2. Red is the lowest vote and the index number is 3. To vote, as an example, you say Select Item 1 for the highest evaluation. From time to time, the Acty app or any functions on Realwear, including the camera, may not initiate and support staff may not see your video feed, even if you have a verbal communication. In such a case, restarting Realwear and reconnecting to support staff is the easiest way. To turn off Realwear, simply long press the power button until it turns off.